How's it going? So, as promised on my last video, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do to land a remote sales role by cold outreaching. Because the problem a lot of people have right now is they're cold outreaching and they're losing hope in remote sales because it's difficult to land offers. So, in this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you exactly what not to do, what to do, and what it looks like landing an offer in the Remote Sales Academy. So, let's get stuck in. So, what not to do? This is something where a lot of people are doing and it just doesn't make sense. You're DMing business owners directly. If a business owner is doing over 100K a month in revenue, he's not got time to be doing sales calls. He's got someone that's doing the sales calls for him. So let me give you an example. Let's go to breast scales. Okay. Breast Scales has got 1.4 million followers. If you cold outreach to Breast Scales, he's got an appointment setter in there. You can't then land an offer with someone that's got a good offer because when you DM him and you cold outreach, you're going to speak to an appointment setter, and an appointment setter is not going to help you to land a role. Let me give you someone else. Let's say even an Airbnb mentor. Let's say top one there. Right, he's got 11.6 followers, right? I highly doubt it. 8 times out of 10, he's not the one doing his DMs. He's probably got a AI DM setter or he's got an appointment setter. So stop DMing business owners directly. Okay, another thing that a lot of you like doing, me obviously being an offer owner, is leading with a fake pitch. So what I mean by that is messaging saying, let's say in someone's bio, it says, DM me ready to get started. Then you then DM the offer owner saying ready. And then they respond so quickly to you. And then you go, oh, I'm just looking if you've got any roles open. Offer owners hate that shit. Stop doing that. Stop acting like you're interested to then pitch to want an offer. Stop doing that. Another thing is chasing the funnel. So if someone's got a VSL, you pretend like you're interested in hope to get on a sales call with the offer owner and beg for a role. Stop doing that because business owners are spending thousands a day on marketing, okay? If you're coming into the funnel acting like you're a lead to then waste their time to jump on a call with them to then ask for an offer, you are not getting an offer. You're just wasting everyone's time. So stop doing that. Okay, another one is begging in the DMs. Let me show you one I had. Her name is Zainab. What is it? Okay. I really want to show you guys what she said. No, it's 5 days ago. Okay, so she goes, hey, Mike, my name is Zainab and I want to work as a setter for you. I am 18, so I haven't yet gained any experience in the high-ticket industry, but I am young and energetic and I will work hard. Hiring me may open many opportunities that may be a step forward scaling your high-ticket business further. So why not take a chance on a young enthusiast who's willing to give you a haul? Stop doing that. I sent her a voice note telling her exactly what to do to land an offer. Stop doing that. Stop begging. No one's gonna hire someone that's begging. This is not charity work. You have to come across like a leader. You've got to say things like, hey, I've been in the game for about 3 years. I've collected this much cash. This is what I will improve for you. Saying that, making the prospect, making the offer owner feel like, wow, I need to work with this person. Stop doing it. Stop begging for a role. You're not gonna get one. Okay, another one. A lot of you like doing it because I get messages like from people who want offers all the time. You're spamming. You're literally you're sending a message. then you'll then respond to a story saying, oh, that's cool, I used to live in Dubai. When you're not interested, you're just literally just spamming someone, asking for a role. You're just either going to get muted or blocked. So stop spamming offer owners for offers. Okay, this is where you need to listen. Okay, focus right now. So what to do instead? The people you need to message are the people who are sales managers, growth ops, people who support business owners with webinars. Okay, so this is going around the business owner and speaking to the people who actually hire sales closers, appointment setters. For example, growth ops. These are people who are business owners, scale their systems and operations, okay? They know exactly where the gaps are, including on the sales team. Let me give you an example. Growth up. So this is what I would do if I was starting over. I'll go on growth ops. Okay. Metal. Okay. He helps business owners scale mentorship offers to 200K a month. Well done to it. So what you would do, you would then DM Metal and say, hey, I'm looking for a closing position. Does any of your clients need closers? Metal is the person that hires sales closers for people, for his clients. So it makes sense to message people like Metal, who are growth ops, who work behind the scenes. And Metal's got 48 followers. He's probably working with big people in the online space, because growth ops don't have followers. They just post content now and then just to use it as their own outreaching platform. Messaging people like this makes so much sense because they're working with business owners who are building sales teams. And 9 times out of 10, Metal would actually respond to you and probably say, no, I'm not interested, or I actually have a friend who needs a closer. That is the best way to land roles, by messaging people like this. All the videos you've watched on YouTube, Instagram Reels, on how to land offers, no one's teaching you this. Everyone's telling you to do all these fancy messages. You need to beat around the noise and actually find out the people with not the big following that are actually working with business owners, well, scaling to 200K a month. These are the people you want to speak to. Let's go back here. Sales managers, okay? Message the person actually running a day-to-day sales team. They're hiring for their teams consistently. In this industry, the remote sales industry, it's not like a normal standard 9 to 5 where people stay for 20 years on one offer and things like that. A sales close could just wake up one day and just say, oh, I'm not really feeling this anymore, bang. And the sales manager needs to go and find another closer. So if you're constantly messaging sales managers on Instagram, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna land an offer. So let me give you an example. Let me give you one you can actually message. Sales manager, right ticket. Let's look at him. Closed by Matthew. So he's managing 20 plus reps, generating 5 million a year. Actually, I think he's just a high ticket sales coach. Sales manager. No, he's not the one. But quite difficult to find sales managers. So he runs a sales agency. He will be a good person to message. He'll be a great person to message to try, because he'll be managing offers. And obviously, he runs sales interviews as well. So that's someone perfect to cold outreach. Okay, this is one that not most people talk about. People who help business owners run webinars are plugged into the sales team for online business owners. So let me give you an example of what a webinar is. A webinar is a business owner will run a webinar, spend so much on marketing to run a webinar, and when they run that webinar, they're gonna have so many people attending that webinar. So when they attend that webinar, after that webinar, they're gonna be told, okay, so if you're interested, book a call. During that period, they're going to need a lot of closers. They're going to need efficient closers, closers that are on the ball. So if you're speaking to someone who helps business owners run webinars, those are the perfect people to speak to try and land an offer. Okay, let's go on. Look at him. Educating business owners on webinar systems, 30 million plus in client revenue. He will have big clients. If you message him, he's only got 2.6K followers. He's probably going to respond to you. Message him and say, he even gets 3,000 people to show up on a webinar. This is a perfect person to message. Honestly, if I was starting remote sales all over again with what I know now, I would land an offer in 5 days. Literally, it's really simple. Because the problem you're having right now is that you're following everyone else. Done. If you message him and say, hey, been in the game for a while, this is my sales calls, these are my role plays, I'm looking to be plugged in to an offer. Does any of your clients who've got a webinar coming up have enough closers for it? The last webinar that you had for a client, what do you think the bottleneck was? Do you think it was the sales team that the client had? You'd probably say yeah. You'd be like, I'm ready to give me the shot, and then it most likely plug you in. That is one of the best ways to land offers. These 3 things. Most business owners aren't running their own sales teams. That's why you go around them and straight to the person who is. Find that person, message them like a peer, message them like you're doing them a favor, not begging. Okay. This is the sad truth though. Okay. If you're a beginner, which you most likely are, because you're struggling to find an offer, because when you've been in the game for a while and offer owners know you, it gets to a point where you stop applying for offers. Offer owners come to you because you've got the name, you've got the rep. So it's generally hard to land a role as a beginner, which is the sad part. So when you get these people if you're in a community now and they send application form saying apply, you applying is just like applying for another 9-to-5 job. It's so pointless. Sending DMs get ignored, and most of you, I've had many people who have come to join my academy because they've said they joined an academy, they paid like £5,000, and when they got in the community, there was job boards. They didn't get guaranteed a placement, and there was job boards. So I really do believe that the way to land offers in this game, especially if you're a beginner, you don't have a name or you've not been vouched for, going in blind and joining the community who also put you in a job board, you're wasting your time. That's why it's difficult. That's why a lot of people don't last in this game, because they can't land offers. Okay, this is where it's different in my community, and I'm going to show you chats. I'm going to show you how I set people up in my community. So if you apply, so I'm in a network where people will send me applications saying I need closers for that, and then I'll say, okay, this is so and so, and get to know them. So let me show you an example. This is Zainab. Zainab is currently doing she's up to doing about 4K up to now this month, like I mentioned in the last video. So this is how Zainab landed this offer. So I set up a group. Alexandra Ackman messaged me. He said, I need a closer and I need one as soon as possible for my client. Okay. So I set up a group chat between me, Alex, and Zainab. So I said that, hey everyone, this was back in, you can see the date there, the 30th of May, 2026. Hey everyone, I've explained the offer briefly. Alex, please explain further. So Alex explained the offer briefly to Zainab, and just like that, Zainab was then able to land the offer. No Loom videos, no application, no long-winded application, just a group chat between a coach who is me and the person looking for a closer. That is the best way to land a role. No application, not waiting for someone to respond. What I told you earlier works if you want a cold outreach, but it takes time. It's soul draining. This is the best way. Let me show you the most recent one. Arun. Arun's a good guy in the space. He runs a job board, a public job board. Because I'm so close to him, I can do things like this. So Arun put something in the job board yesterday. Yesterday, yeah. And today's the 14th of August. Yesterday, 13th of August. I seen he put in a chat in a group. JJ here is looking for a fitness closer. And I thought, okay, I couldn't help with that. So I messaged Arun straight away. He set up a group chat. Aaron, one of my students, applied straight away, and he got put into it straight away, just like that. So, and this is Aaron, my student. Soon as I got the information, I sent it to my student Aaron straight away. Okay. Told him just apply and let me know, and I put your name forward. Yeah, you can apply to some big offers, but if you've got a coach, he can just vouch for you and put you straight forward. So many people applied for this job role, but because Aaron is my coach and I've got the name in the game, I can just push him forward to it. My boys will reach out to Aaron. He likes the look of him, ticks all boxes, nice stuff. And Aaron will most likely land this offer, get another second offer on his belt. That is what it looks like when you're working with me, okay? No applications. Yes, you do applications, but I can push you forward to it because I know the people behind the scenes. A lot of programs that are out there, they have job boards. They just have the same things. They teach you the skills. But it's all about how long do you want to waste cold outreaching. That is the deep truth. So if this helped you, if you obviously what to do instead is there, you can follow it. Keep me updated on how it goes for you. But if you want to be plugged in straight away inside the academy, click the link in the bio, click the link to work with me, and we will have a straight up conversation. It'll be with me, not a appointment setter. The call will be with me, and I will show you exactly what the steps will look like to getting you started in remote sales. So the next video, what should be the next video? I'm gonna be constant, man. Like obviously the last video I told you guys I'm gonna be really, really constant on there. So if anyone's got any suggestions, comment, speak to me on Instagram what you want to know, what you want to see, and yeah, we'll go from there. Let's get it.